Welcome to Informed Tourist AI. Now let's talk about Detroit. Just the name conjures up images, doesn't it? A city with a storied past, a place that has seen both the heights of industrial glory and the depths of economic despair. Maybe you see crumbling factories, empty streets, a place where the American dream seemed to falter, a city down on its luck, a place that many wrote off as a relic of a bygone era. But let me tell you, that's just a snapshot, a faded Polaroid of what Detroit once was. A moment frozen in time, not the full story. Today, Detroit is a city bursting with life, a phoenix rising from the ashes, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. It's a place where innovation meets tradition, where the old and new coexist in a vibrant tapestry. Forget the tired narratives, the doom and gloom pronouncements. Look beyond the headlines and you'll see a city that's redefining itself. This isn't the Detroit of yesterday. It's a city that's evolving, growing, and adapting to the challenges of the modern world. This is a city reborn, a city rebuilding, a city reclaiming its rightful place as a cultural and economic powerhouse. Intrigued? Good. Because there's so much more to discover. Because what I'm about to share with you is the real Detroit. The Detroit the news won't show you. The Detroit that will surprise you, charm you, and maybe even steal your heart. It's a city of artists, entrepreneurs, and dreamers, ready to ditch the preconceived notions and dive into the gritty, vibrant heart of the Motor City, ready to see the innovation, the creativity, and the community spirit that define this place. Buckle up, because it's going to be a wild ride. From the bustling markets to the lively nightlife, from the historic landmarks to the cutting-edge startups, Detroit is a city that defies expectations and invites you to be a part of its ongoing story. Let's be honest, Detroit has had its share of bad press. It's a city that's often been painted with broad strokes of negativity. We've all heard the stories, seen the headlines. The media loves to focus on the struggles, the hardships, the decline. But here's the thing, those stories, those headlines, they don't tell the whole story. They miss the nuances, the resilience, the heart of the city. They're like judging a book by its cover, or in this case, judging a city by its abandoned buildings. Yes, there are areas that have seen better days, but that's not the end of the story. Yes, Detroit has its share of challenges, just like any other major city, but it's also a city of vibrant communities, bustling neighborhoods, and people who are deeply invested in their home. But what sets Detroit apart is its spirit, its unwavering belief in itself, its refusal to give up. It's a city that has been knocked down but always gets back up, stronger and more determined. That's the Detroit you don't see on the news, the Detroit that's busy reinventing itself, block by block, building by building, dream by dream. It's a city of innovation where new ideas are born and nurtured. So, if you're ready to move beyond the misconceptions, to see past the stereotypes, then keep reading. There's so much more to discover, so many stories waiting to be told. Because the Detroit I know, the Detroit I love, is a city full of surprises, a city where grit meets grace, where history collides with innovation, and where the only constant is change. It's a place where the past and the future coexist, creating a unique and dynamic present. From its rich cultural heritage to its burgeoning tech scene, Detroit is a city that defies expectations. It's a place where creativity thrives, where art and music are integral to the community. And let's not forget the food, the sports, the festivals. Detroit is a city that knows how to celebrate, how to come together and create moments of joy and connection. So take a closer look. See the beauty, the potential, the promise of Detroit. It's a city that's constantly evolving, constantly surprising, and always worth a second look. You've landed in Detroit Metro Airport. The air is electric, buzzing with possibility. You step off the plane and take a deep breath. You're here, you made it. You're in Detroit. The first thing you'll notice is the energy. Detroit has a pulse, a rhythm all its own. It's a city that never sleeps, a city that's constantly on the move. As you make your way from the airport, keep your eyes peeled. You might catch a glimpse of the iconic Spirit of Detroit statue, a symbol of the city's unwavering spirit. Or maybe you'll spot your first Coney Island hot dog joint, a Detroit institution. But don't fill up on hot dogs just yet. Detroit's culinary scene is as diverse and dynamic as the city itself. We'll get to that later. For now, let's get you settled in. One of the first things you'll notice about Detroit is its architecture. Grand old buildings, remnants of a bygone era, stand shoulder to shoulder with sleek modern structures, a testament to the city's ongoing revitalization. Take a stroll through downtown, and you'll be greeted by architectural marvels like the Guardian Building, a stunning example of Art Deco design, and the Fisher Building, often referred to as Detroit's largest art object. These architectural gems are more than just buildings. They're symbols of Detroit's resilience, its ability to rise above adversity and reinvent itself. But Detroit's revival is about more than just restoring old buildings. It's about cultivating a sense of community, fostering innovation, and creating a city that's truly inclusive. Section 5, Coney Dogs and Craft Brews, a taste of Detroit. Hungry yet? Good, because Detroit's food scene is calling. Sure, we've got the classics like those Coney Island hot dogs I mentioned earlier, but Detroit's culinary landscape is so much more than just greasy spoons and dive bars. From farm-to-table restaurants to award-winning food trucks, Detroit's chefs are pushing boundaries and tantalizing taste buds. And let's not forget about the craft beer scene. Detroit is home to some of the best breweries in the Midwest, each with their own unique flavors and styles. Whether you're a foodie looking for your next culinary adventure or just someone who appreciates a good meal, Detroit's got you covered. Just come hungry.
Section 6 Motown Beats and Midnight Grooves. Detroit is a city with music in its soul. This is, after all, the birthplace of Motown, the sound that took the world by storm. Visit the Motown Museum housed in the original Hitsville, USA studio and feel the history come alive. But Detroit's musical legacy doesn't end with Motown. From techno to jazz, hip-hop to rock and roll, Detroit has nurtured countless musical genres and artists. Catch a live show at the legendary Fox Theater, a stunning example of 1920s opulence, or check out a local band at one of the city's many intimate music venues. No matter what your taste in music, you're sure to find something to tap your feet to in Detroit.
Section 7. The spirit of innovation from cars to tech. Detroit is known as the Motor City, and for good reason. This is the city that put the world on wheels, the birthplace of the automobile industry as we know it. Visit the Henry Ford Museum of American Innovation and take a journey through the history of transportation. But Detroit's innovative spirit isn't stuck in the past. Today, Detroit is emerging as a hub for technology and entrepreneurship. Startups are popping up left and right, drawn by the city's low cost of living, collaborative spirit, and access to talent. Detroit is a city that's constantly evolving, constantly pushing the boundaries of what's possible.
Section 8. Unexpected Encounters, the People of Detroit. One of the best things about Detroit is its people. The city is not just defined by its buildings or its history, but by the vibrant and diverse individuals who call it home. Detroiters are known for their warmth, their resilience, their down-to-earth charm. They embody a spirit of perseverance that is truly inspiring. Whether it's a friendly smile or a helping hand, the people of Detroit are always ready to make you feel welcome. Strike up a conversation with a local at a coffee shop, ask for directions from a street vendor, or share a beer with a stranger at a bar. These interactions are not just casual exchanges. They are opportunities to connect with the heart and soul of the city. You'll quickly discover that Detroiters are some of the friendliest and most genuine people you'll ever meet. Their openness and sincerity create a sense of community that is both comforting and invigorating. They're also fiercely proud of their city, and for good reason. Detroit has a rich cultural heritage and a history of innovation and creativity. This pride is evident in the way they celebrate their city, from local festivals to everyday conversations. They've seen Detroit at its best and worst, and they're determined to be a part of its comeback story. The resilience of Detroiters is a testament to their unwavering belief in the potential of their city. They are not just witnesses to change, they are active participants in shaping a brighter future. Don't be surprised if you find yourself invited to a backyard barbecue, a community garden workday, or a late-night jam session. These gatherings are more than just social events, they are expressions of the strong community bonds that define Detroit. Detroiters have a way of making you feel like family, even if you've just met. Their hospitality and genuine interest in others create an environment where new friendships can flourish. In Detroit, you're not just a visitor, you're part of a larger, welcoming community.
Section 9. Beyond the Tourist Trail, Hidden Gems. While Detroit's main attractions are definitely worth a visit, there's so much more to the city than meets the eye. Venture beyond the beaten path, and you'll discover a treasure trove of hidden gems, from quirky museums to independent boutiques to underground art galleries. Explore the Eastern Market, a vibrant hub for local produce, crafts, and live music. Get lost in the stacks at John K. King Used and Rare Books, a bibliophile's paradise. Or spend an afternoon wandering through the Detroit Riverwalk, a scenic waterfront promenade that offers stunning views of the city skyline. Detroit is a city that rewards exploration, so don't be afraid to get lost and discover its hidden treasures.
Section 10. Detroit, a city that gets under your skin. There's something special about Detroit, something that's hard to put into words. It's a city that gets under your skin, that stays with you long after you've left. Maybe it's the city's gritty charm, its unwavering spirit, or its infectious energy. Whatever it is, Detroit has a way of captivating the hearts of those who dare to venture beyond the headlines and experience its magic for themselves. So, what are you waiting for? Come experience the real Detroit the news won't show you.
Section 11. So, you think you know Detroit? We've journeyed through the heart of Detroit, from its iconic landmarks to its hidden gems. We've explored its culinary delights, grooved to its musical rhythms, and witnessed its indomitable spirit. But the true beauty of Detroit lies in its ability to surprise you, to challenge your preconceptions, and to leave you wanting more. It's a city that defies easy categorization, a city that's constantly evolving, a city that's impossible to forget. Now it's your turn. Share your thoughts, your questions, your own Detroit experiences in the comments below. Let's keep the conversation going, and celebrate the city that never backs down. Thanks for watching Informed Tourist AI. Please hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. It's completely free and a huge support, and helps grow this channel. Now click one of these videos and learn about another Informed Tourist AI video. Now enjoy.